This little taxi cab, Uber, Lyft driver just tried to pull up and get somebody to hop in their car. Now, I don't know what they were saying. I didn't even get to catch the beginning of the information. Like, I didn't get to see the beginning of the interaction. Before, when I sat to this table, the car was doing a U-turn. But before that, it was trying to, they were saying whatever to that person. Like a lure, like a trap. Okay, so I feel like you could be on the right track and someone wants you to like revert back. Or if you were on the wrong track, which was like a collision course, someone does not want you to make this correction. Someone's trying to intervene. All right. Welcome to Energy. All praise to the Most High. Everything is entertainment. User discretion is advised. I'm going to just have to let that go. I can't even say it. I get tongue twisted every time I try to say it. User discretion advised. It's not so hard. Maybe I'm rushing. Alright. Penny pinching in reverse. Big spender. Oh, was that a solicitation? Let's see here. What do we have? Oh, get in here with me. Codependency, unhealthy attachment weighed down. Okay, someone was trying to slow you down, keep you from getting to a destination. You may even, maybe you already called for a ride. It's like somebody, you know how taxi drivers do? Maybe that's what it is. I feel like you called an Uber or a Lyft, and like a taxi driver tried to pretty much get in there and pick you up before they came because they're taking too long. So your Uber or Lyft hasn't reached you yet. This is a metaphor, or it's happening physically. It literally just happened right here, physically. So yeah, it's like you called your Uber, you called your Lyft. They aren't there yet, but there was a taxi driver, and the taxi driver was like, "Hey, I can take you." Okay, let's go ahead and turn the chat off. You guys won't be seen because I know it's karmic energy. And I don't got time for the bots and the robots and the AIs and the dead people and demons and shit in my chat interrupting my messages. Go away. Interrupting my day, interrupting my messages, interrupting my peaceful coexistence and happy energy. So anyway, codependency. Someone's trying to catch you up and get you trapped in a codependency or some kind of unhealthy attachment. This is someone who is very extremely nostalgic, and they're finding a way, or they're trying to look for a way to resonate with you, to connect with you, and to get your attention. Yes, spilling the beans is in reverse. So they want you to talk about something or reveal something or give them something. Someone is triggering you. They're triggering you for information, but they are not getting what they asked for. They are not getting what they asked for. Like I said, if this was someone trying to like jump in or pretty much cut in on someone else's, like you already ordered a Lyft or an Uber, and this is a taxi driver trying to cut in on that Uber or Lyft's, you know, money or their pockets or whatever. Yeah, I don't think so. This is a thief. But I feel like this is playing out energetically, but maybe it's a physical situation. Someone's trying to like take control of a situation that they didn't even initiate. They're trying to get in on something, like, I don't know. They're trying to benefit off of something that's already in motion. And they didn't have anything to do with the original plan. Okay. So you outwitted that. This, whatever this was, it says not looking to explore the option. And that's literally what I saw. Is like I saw the person and I saw the car pulling around. And the person, I felt the energy first. But when I came to the table, it was playing out physically this way. And the person kind of looked like a little startled and kind of like, what the fuck? And the car did a U-turn right when I got to the table. Kinky ways is in reverse. Whatever this was, this is somebody that wanted to chain you or lock you down. So I feel like they were trying to lock you up. For some of you, this is lust. They wanted to get you on a desire or something like that. This is like triggering you, pulling you, trying to pull information, spilling the beans. They want something. What is this information that they're looking for? What is wrong with these people? You know what it is? They're thirsty. I bet taxi cab companies, I know they're like, they just have contracted workers, but like the yellow taxi cab, you know, I feel like these businesses, I thought a lot of them were going out of business. You know, you get much better fees from Lyft and Uber. So they're kind of, I mean, you know, not trying to talk about nobody, but just being real, it's a little thirsty, you know. So yeah, I guess they would. You clearly see that nobody is like, they're not waving you down. That's what people do when they see cabs. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. In my teens, we were always downtown and we walked. We were teenagers. We weren't even supposed to be out, but my girl, she stayed downtown. So we would go down there. We would hop on the bus, go down there, walk to her house, pick her up, and well, you know, she'd come out with us and we would walk. And we were like walking up and down Jefferson and, you know, going to Fuddruckers really, but you know, just kind of having fun. Being girls, being seen. Cab drivers didn't just pull up on the side of us and, hey, would you like to? I mean, it's creepy. It's like, what do you mean? No, I didn't call for you. I didn't send for you. What? So, yeah, that's not normal. That's some thirsty behavior. All right. Tell me. Yeah, someone wanted to put you to sleep. Thank you. Someone wanted to put you to sleep. And me and my son, like, we like this, Thomas the Train. We like this episode. But we usually don't watch that one earlier in the day. It's already, like, later. Or maybe, like, if we was about to lay down and take a nap at the same time. Okay. But we both looked at each other and I was like, you want to go to sleep? And he was like, no. I'm like, me neither. So we ended up watching a different one. But we put it back on and it was like, oh, I do love that song. And I'm like, but I'm not going to sleep. He like, nope. So, yeah. Somebody was trying to put you to sleep. You like, nah, I'm good. Right where I'm at. Thanks. Okay, yeah. Tried to chain you, tried to lock you up or something like that. Wanted to hold you back. Okay, you were supposed to feel out in the cold or feel like you lost something, but instead it seems like you gained. You know what this looks like? It looks like you have been retrieving something from an invisible source or something like that. Like somebody feels like you're getting something, but you're pulling it out of thin air, or you're getting it where it's like, how are you getting it from there? This piggy bank is in reverse. Like you are making withdrawals from a bank that they don't see, or it's like, where is it coming from? What are you pulling from? Where are you getting this? That's what I'm getting. And I feel like someone wanted to stop this. You're benefiting from something that someone did not want you to benefit from. This may be a second scenario, or it has nothing to do with what initially drew us here. I don't know. I'm not seeing how it connects. Let's just keep going. What's the change or the codependency, the unhealthy attachment? You recover from that. If that was a like an unhealthy spending habit or something like that, you recover from that. If it was like bad budgeting or something, I'm getting that you fixed that. You corrected that. Positive changes, triumphs. So yeah, if you were experiencing an issue, I'm getting you corrected that. Something is where it's supposed to be. This is the Ten of Pentacles in the upright. This is really good. You're coming from the Five of Pentacles in reverse, right? Not being left out in the cold, not experiencing a financial struggle, to the Ten of Pentacles. So something is going to be extremely beneficial for you. But I feel like it meant having to let go of something. Something is going to be extremely beneficial for you. But somebody wanted you to be too weighed down emotionally to benefit from it or to see the benefit. I'm just thinking back to the Uber and the taxi. You know, taxi drivers, they be slick and they be telling you like, oh yeah, oh come on, how much you got? You know, they be trying to work with you and they like, yeah, but I could take you right now. And it's like, no, I'm good. My Lyft literally say it's about to be here. It's like 3 minutes away. And they like, I'll take you right now, because you know how they do. Somebody else, yeah, I'm telling you right now, $10, just give me $10. But it was, I don't know, $5, $6 on your app. That's kind of what this looks like. Like someone wanted to get you wrapped up in something where it would have given you like a temporary benefit, a temporary fix, so that you would miss out on like the bulk of it. Like you would miss out on what was really good. Someone wanted to distract you pretty much and get you so wrapped up and weighed down with something that you would not be able to appreciate and enjoy this blessing. I feel the Ten of Pentacles is always a blessing, but it could also just be stability. Someone did not want you to make it to this stability, or they did not want you to feel stable, comfortable. For some of you, this is weird, but like somebody don't want you to feel comfortable in your own home, or they didn't want you to feel comfortable in your home. They didn't want you to feel comfortable in your neighborhood, your building. They didn't want you to feel comfortable in that new job, or how you're working, or how things are working out for you. Someone wanted to disrupt like your peace of mind. Okay, the way that something is set up for you. They did not want you to feel comfortable and stable. But the Ten of Pentacles is in the upright, and the Five of Pentacles is in reverse. So this is nothing but beneficial. Really, that's going from scarcity to abundance. That's going from a scarcity mindset to an abundant lifestyle. That also can translate financially. Someone could be experiencing a turning point. You're getting out of this trap of devil energy. Maybe this was always the thing. There was always something that you knew would end up paying out for you, or something like that. It would end up working out for you. You were investing in it. And along the way, there was this distraction. And it's kind of like, well, you're already working toward and for something, but there's something else that came through. And you were, maybe it had you second guessing or something like that. I don't know. But it feels like even if it tried to, it didn't even have what you needed. It wasn't enough for, okay, it stalled you. It wasn't enough. It was enough to cause indecision, but it wasn't enough for you to change your mind. It wasn't enough for you to change your mind. It wasn't enough for you to stay in a bad situation. And you never got the information that you were looking for. So someone has a situation that they feel connected to or obligated to, and they feel like they never got the information from it that they were looking for. So someone could have been triggering you to try to spill the beans about this investment, or spill the beans about some kind of financial inheritance, or spill the beans about, I was gonna say what? Spill the beans about something here. Yeah, whoever this person is, I'm glad that you got out of this, or got out of this situation, or away from it. And this could be somebody that you deal with physically, but mentally, you know, They were trying to control something, control the way you see something. They wanted to keep you like in survival mode. That's what you're getting out of this, but they wanted to keep you here. You could be a Scorpio or a Cancer, a Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries. Someone, I feel like there were changes you needed to make. You already did, but they really, that's really what they wanted you to do. It's like they did not want you to make the needed changes, and they felt like you've done it before. I just channeled that. That's why I said, like, you've done it before. It's like a magic act. You're pulling something out of thin air. Clarity, guidance. To them, it's like you could have an offshore account, or you have an account that this person knows nothing about, or you have experiences that this person knows nothing about, or you have connections that this person knows nothing about. I don't know what it is, but they don't know, and they're trying to figure out what it is, and I feel like they're triggering someone to try to get this information. Someone is benefiting and getting out of a trap. It could even be multiple people. It could be like 2 of you, Capricorn as well. You're getting out of a trap. I'm telling you, this is like magicians. But I think somebody is a magician and they didn't even know it. And there's a magician who absolutely knows what they're capable of or what they're able to do. And it's like you're outwitting them. But they're like, how are you able to do this? Because when does a magician look at another magician and say, how are you able to do that? Like, okay, so they're competing with you. There's something you're able to do, and this person is competing with you. They want smoke. They want competition. They like, oh, okay, I see how you move and I see what you're doing. Let me see. Like, how are you able to do that, though, before me? And then I even feel like they're starting to get caught in the middle of their acts. Like this, I'm telling you, they're starting to get caught. That's like the Lyft driver pull up right when the taxi is like, yeah, go ahead, bro. Go ahead, get on up out of here. I was already on my way. I was already caught. I already took this ride, bro. You gonna have to go ahead. They probably already in the car and everything. They're getting in the car. I feel like this person is still kind of like lingering as if, but there is a small chance, a tiny little chance that you will change your mind. There is somebody here staying or lurking because there is the slightest chance that you might change your mind. But why would you change what's working for you? Why would you change what's working for you? You're already saving on something. And you're benefiting at the same time. It feels like you're even being blessed like double fold. Something is better. Like 2 times better. The quality of something is twice as good as maybe you had this before. Or maybe this was, you've taken calves before. You already know. They're dirtier. That meter be lying sometime. I've only rode in a cab a few times, but ugh. I never liked cabs. Never. It's like they never... Well, how do you run a business? They never have to clean it out. They're filthy. Why are they so filthy? Okay, anyway. If this hasn't happened yet, then this is a situation, and I feel like keep doing whatever you're doing. Whoever this is trying to come in and do this little magic act while you already contracted to something else to try to, trick you or whatever. See if they can get a little treat. Halloween is over. But I don't know. This is somebody wearing a mask and playing tricks and trying to trick a trickster. Okay. I don't know. But anyway, you should stay out of it, because whatever you're doing is going to pay off for you. It's going to pay off for you. You could already be benefiting. This card don't belong in here. Let's see what this is. This is from this oracle deck. Oh, see? Good fortune, good things coming, turning point, 10 of Pentacles. Of course they're going to try to get in on that. Death is popping out. Yeah, go ahead and rest in peace, because you know what happens after that. It's the pearly gates. You ready for your milk and honey? Yeah, that religion I was a part of, they lied to us. They told us that we couldn't have paradise, which is heaven on earth. They told us, you know, we couldn't have that. We just had to keep slaving and serving and sacrificing and working for them for free and living off of very little means. We had to do that this whole entire life and be good and, you know, clean, beyond reproach, perfection in God's form, represent God daily. I mean, we doing the most, okay? Niggas is real citizens out here, okay? Upstanding, law-abiding fucking citizens dealing with this bullshit and being the, you know, highest integrity and of the highest caliber and so poised and, you know, doing all these things. And they told us that what we really wanted, we couldn't even get until we experienced death. But the truth of it is that there is a vibrational death. So there's some, you know, you know how they do. They mix the truth and the lie. But there is a vibrational death that you can experience. And it will take you to the place that you're supposed to be, where things are working out in the best possible scenario. Whatever it is, you're gonna manifest whatever you work for. But it will be the best case scenario if you go ahead and reach peace, stability, mentally and emotionally. Then you just naturally continue to manifest stable situations physically. That means that it doesn't disrupt your peace. If something disrupts your peace or if something is off, then you need to take a look at it. You need to take care of it. But usually that will even be easy. Someone was trying to put you into this energy where everything was going to be difficult for you. And that is just not your truth. It probably hasn't been your truth for a long time, but someone is able to get you in that frame of mind and that mindset, and then you start to get it because you will manifest whatever is going on in your mind. Someone likes to do that. They're trying to get you to buy a different scenario and to live that life. I'm getting it's because of whatever it is you're being seen. It has something to do with like fame or glory or I don't know, reputation or status or something like that. They're in competition. But like I said, there is people like whoever this is that you are working with, or whatever this is that you are accomplishing, is like what you do and how you do it is putting people like this out of business. So it's a rivalry. It's a competition. And I'm not saying that you asked to be a part of it, but you are on the leading edge. You are the Uber in the Lyft. And this person is still in the cab experience. And they're not happy and they're underpaid and they're tired and their cars are dirty and they stink. It's an episode from Seinfeld. Go crazy. There's an episode on Seinfeld where they got it, like the cab car had a smell, and the smell was like an entity. What is that? Denzel, Falling Time is on my side. Yes, it is. But anyway, they touched, you know. Every time they touch, they pass it on. But that's how the smell was. And they even call it an entity in that episode of Seinfeld. It's the stinky car or something like that. You'll see it. The stinky car episode. But it's a stench. You just can't get it off. And people are starting to recognize it. And it's like, oh, no. Sorry. I don't want no parts of that. No. No. Sorry. I know. Nope. Done it before. Those were some of those bad decisions. Paying for I overpaid before. I know what that ride is like. No. No. I know better, so I'm just doing better. So somebody's making a better decision because they know what to do. And nothing is going to confuse them or stop them from doing what they need to do when it's already worked out for them and it's about to work out again. Why would they just descend? Why would someone descend? They're ascending. They already know what they're doing. They know they're doing the right thing. Come on now. It's 1:03 on the clock. Come on now. Somebody wanted to know about the baby or something. How are you manifesting the baby? Or what is this baby that you manifest or whatever? Yeah. It's already in your face. I feel like something is in your face or is within your ability to see. The Knight of Cups. Somebody romantic, charming. You're going to get an invitation from someone following their heart and dreams. Okay. I don't know. They were dreaming about you. That's the Ace of Swords and the Moon in reverse. They were dreaming about you. King of Wands. Oh, okay. This is like a sexual fantasy or, no, it's not a wet dream. This person had desire for you. They have desire for you. Maybe that's it. Or they desire some kind of clarity for you. I don't know which one it is. But I think, okay, it doesn't, I don't think it's a sexual thing. It could be, though. It's the Knight. The King of Wands always brings sexual energy, and then it's the Knight of Cups. So I do think they're, like, interested in you romantically. I'm starting to speak fast because my battery is about to go. But I feel like this person is about to blow. Like, their desire for you is, the magnitude of their desire for you is just, it's overwhelming for them. It's overwhelming for them. And I feel like their desire was to know the truth about how, like, what is your desire for them? What is, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel? I think they got that. Or you became their fantasy and reality and you answered their questions. You gave them clarity. You helped them to find the truth. You, like, revealed your suppressed emotions. You helped this person to see, you clearly, or either to see themselves more clearly, or both. That's a beautiful thing if it's both. For some of you, this is just, look, your dreams, wishes coming true. Oh, this is sweet. This is sweet. Lots of water energy. My water is boiling now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go. Okay, so something is happening for you, but a watch pot never boils. So just continue to do whatever you're doing. Have fun, live your life, and before you know it, that pot will be boiling, and this will be happening for you. Like I said, somebody's ready to blow. It's like they hot for you. Their desire for you is strong, and their truth, their clarity, their confidence, their resilience. Somebody could be determined to, I don't know, talk to you. The Ace of Swords, the Moon in reverse, to just have a conversation with you. They feel like that would be an achievement. And they also feel like it would be blessed, like some kind of material success, it says here. Okay, with the Nine of Cups. But yeah, my pot is boiling. So I think that's what that is continue doing whatever you're doing. You're already on the right track. You already know, what to do and how to do it. You learn your lessons. Continue to trust yourself and do what you're doing, and don't get in the car with strangers. I don't care if it says it's a cab. If you ain't call it, or you ain't asked for it, or you ain't sent for it, something's off. Get the clarity you need and continue to proceed like regularly, back to your regularly scheduled programming. And when that pot is ready, you're gonna know, because it'll be bubbling over. You won't be able to ignore it. All right, you guys, that's what I have for you. That's your live. That's the energy that I got. And so yeah, I don't know what the hell it was talking about because I had to talk too fast, but I do look forward to watching it after the fact. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Okay, why can't, there it is.